Hello guys, gals, everything in between. This is CoreyJay and welcome back to Random Access Monologue. This is episode 2. It's Tuesday, July 9th of 2019. And how did you get out? Are you one of my cows? Did somebody blow up the fence? What's going on? Everything seems on the up and up. I guess he's just a random cow who wandered his way in. Well, I'll leave him be for now. I have plenty of steak already. Yeah, you see this? This was your family. You want some? No. That's good. Don't need any cannibals. Oh, we got conflicting music now. Maybe I should shut off that jukebox. I wonder if that's a little loud. No, should be fine. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? Hopefully good. But if not, you know what? That's fine too. We all have those days. I, for one, am having a pretty good day. Had the day off work today. Went and had an early dinner with a couple buddies from work. That was fun. Had my weekly therapy session, which was very productive. Sorry, just having a quick sip of my drink. So, after listening back to the last episode, I determined a couple things. Number one, I need to talk louder and try not to trail off as much, because a lot of the times what I was saying didn't seem to come through super well. So I'm going to try to work on that a little bit. But you know, it's fine. I'm just feeling this out. Just gonna take it one step at a time and see how it goes. So, I looked up a quick little video about all the stuff that is new in 1.14. I haven't really tested a whole lot of it out yet, although as you can see I got a crossbow here from killing some random pillagers that were in the ravine back at my main house. So I might experiment with some of the new stuff. But for now, I am going to make another attempt to find that area with the turtles that I mentioned before. I thought about it more, and I think I remember how to get there. It's pretty much just a straight shot, at least to the first main landmark. So I'm just going to get out to the lighthouse here and set sail. I think it's just straight this way. If I don't turn at all, we should be good. Yeah, it's gonna take me a little bit of getting used to just doing commentary and talking while playing. I've never been the best at conversation, at smoothly going from one topic to the next and gathering my thoughts while I'm trying to say them. So just bear with me. I'm sure I'll get better as time goes on. And maybe it's not even as bad as I think it is. I think it is nice to have a game that I'm playing while I'm doing this. Something to fill the dead air. Definitely explored these underwater houses, or ruins, whatever they are. So I did want to talk a little bit about just what I've been up to. Ooh, a dolphin! Hey there, little buddy. I'm so glad they added these, they're really cool. I'm gonna just say hi. Oh, I thought it would be cool to swim with dolphins in real life. Uh-oh, did I get turned around? No, the boat should still be facing the way that I was going. It's hard to tell out here sometimes in the big blue sea. But yeah, it's been, you know, about 4 years since I uploaded my last Don't Starve Let's Play, which was the last real LP video that I made. Okay, Seems like if you keep speeding forward through that stuff, works out just fine. Ah yes, this island. I remember this. So, I think I was just getting out of high school around that time. Maybe it was a little bit after. I'm 23 now, and that was 4 years ago, possibly, and some change. So that'll give you an idea. But, oh, here's the potions that I knew I had. Okay, I left some stuff off here. That's cool. Don't need that. It's been quite a journey, you know? I dropped out of community college twice. I've been through a few interesting jobs. First job I got, besides working at my mom's chiropractic office, which was a job, but you know, it's a little different when you work for your parents. I got a job at the local Safeway. Well, the one a couple towns over. And Safeway, if you don't know, that's just a chain grocery store like a Kroger. And that was a pretty soul-sucking job, to be honest. I didn't like the managers very well, except for one of them. Brandy was her name. She was nice. I worked as a stalker, and then I worked in the produce department, which was very chill, but almost too chill to the point where I got bored, and I would just go in the back of the produce cooler, get on my phone, because there wasn't much to do. And you know, I was 19. So here we are, this cool little forest island. Just going to navigate around to a little dock area that I made. But you know, it was a first job. It was something. Got me introduced to the working world. Made a couple of friends. Had some good times with them. In work and outside of work. And then at one point, I was pretty depressed, and I was really not having a good time with work. And I reached a breaking point, and one day, I just left. I wanted to leave for a while, and my main goal was to find another job first, and then put in my 2 weeks notice. You know, the normal, responsible way to quit a job. But it just wasn't happening. And yeah, I went to clock out for lunch, clocked out for the day instead, and I didn't even tell anyone except one of my coworkers in the produce department. I was like, hey, I just quit. Can you tell the guys and tell them I'm sorry? And that was it. And the next couple months were very rough. Ran through most of my savings. But I was looking for a job. I knew I had to. Found one at a local pizza place as a delivery driver. And man, that job was great. Over time, there were some parts of it that were not so great, and I eventually left much more amicably than how I quit my previous job. And now I deliver for Domino's instead. And you wouldn't think that a big corporate chain would be better than a small local place with only 6 coworkers, but it is. Might not be that way for everybody, but I really enjoy my job. So that's been quite a journey. Just kind of running around, showing you guys around here. And now that it's getting dark, I actually want to head back. Now, you know what? I'll just sleep through. Because one of the things that I want to do is try to get skeletons to kill some creepers and pick up a few other music discs, because I think that's a pretty cool way to kind of bring in the episode and leave out at the end. But it might get old just playing the same one every time. Plus it's really fun and a nice challenge to get the skeletons to kill the creepers. That's another thing I noticed in the last recording that I want to try to do less, is all the sniffling. I don't know if I said that yet. It's a combination of seasonal allergies and this weird ongoing thing I have where it just always feels like I have a little bit too much mucus in my sinuses and my throat. And it's like stuck in a point where I can't cough it up and I can't swallow it, so it's just always there. And I'm sorry if that's more information than you needed, but there it is. What else have I been up to? Been playing some more video games in the last year or so. A lot more than I did in the couple years preceding that. I kind of fell out of it. There was a period of time where I just preferred to laze around, watch YouTube videos, watch Netflix, and I still enjoy those things, but there's something about actively engaging in a video game that is much more satisfying. Feels like I'm actually doing something productive while I'm wasting my time. Although I do agree with the old adage, time you enjoy wasting is not really wasted time, and I do plenty of both. Currently just finished a playthrough of Pokemon Ultra Sun, immediately after finishing Pokemon Moon. I enjoy those games. I liked X and Y a little bit better, I have to say. And of course there will always be a special place in my heart for Gen 3. I thought that Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were very, very good remakes. Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were fun. I do feel like they held your hand a little bit too much. It's like every time you finished an important battle or got halfway through a route, there was someone to heal you. So it wasn't quite as challenging as I might have liked. The other thing is the experience share. You know, the old version, you would have one Pokemon hold it, they would get half the experience for a share of it, depending on how many Pokemon were involved in the battle. And now it's just a key item that you turn on and it just activates and everyone gets experience. And that also seems to just level everyone up faster to the point where it reduces the challenge. But all in all, great pair of games. Right now, well, starting today, I went through the Ultra Wormhole until I found Xerneas, and I started the arduous task of soft resetting for a shiny Xerneas. Which, if you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe you don't play Pokemon much. Pokemon have a small chance of turning up shiny, which just means that they just have a different color palette, but they're super rare, and so even though it doesn't make them any more powerful, people love them, and we all want them. up until, I think, Gen 6, which was X and Y. It was a 1 in 8,192. I think I have that number right. Yeah, 8192. That was the chance of a Pokemon turning up shiny. After that, starting with Gen 6, they bumped it up to 1 in 4,096, so twice as common. And there are also some other methods that you can use to more reliably find shinies at a higher rate, which I'm actually not a huge fan of that, because as much as I like having shinies, it really devalues them by making them more common and easier to find, and so it just doesn't mean as much. In X and Y, there was this thing called the French Safari, where the chance of a shiny was, I think, halved again, perhaps even as low as 1 in 1,000. And so I would just run through there for hours, absently, while watching a video, and I got to the point where I had duplicate shinies of Pokemon to the point where they just didn't mean as much. I just had so many of them that I was actually giving them away on Wonder Trade, because nobody wanted them as trading fodder for more valuable Pokemon or other shinies. However, I believe with the Ultra Wormholes in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, it is still that base 1 in 4096 for the legendaries. They do not increase in they don't get more common as you get further through the wormholes, as the shiny chance does with regular Pokemon. So I've soft resetted for legendary shinies in the past. I did it for Mewtwo in Fire Red? No, that can't be right. It was one of the DS remakes. Maybe Soul Silver, I don't know, whatever. So one of them that had Mewtwo. And then I did it with Rayquaza. And man, you can probably soft reset the game and check if it's shiny maybe twice a minute. And it took me days, if not weeks, of doing that for hours a day before I managed to actually get the shiny. And then, of course, since it's shiny and a legendary, straight Master Ball. So that's what I'm trying to do with Xerneas. It's going to take a while, but it's very rewarding when you finally find it. Assuming that you don't accidentally reset it again just out of habit when you do find the shiny. That hasn't happened to me, but I can imagine it would be... ugh, I don't even want to imagine it. Soul-crushing. Really takes me back to this website, this forum that I used to frequent in the early internet days. Oh, that's my phone going off. No, Microsoft, I don't really care that much about your terms of use update right now. This old website that was based around the Rareware game Banjo-Kazooie. And if you haven't played that game, did you even have a childhood? Man, that shit was the best. Some of you might know the website I'm talking about. If you remember it, if you were ever a part of it, let me know. It was called spiralmountain.co.uk. It was obviously a British-based website, and it was the first forum that I was really active on as a kid. And how did I get onto this? Oh yeah. So they would have, throughout the website, you know, they would have just general forums where you could post and talk with people in chat rooms, and you had your avatar that you would make and personalize it and all this cool stuff. But they also had secrets that you could find on the site that were based off of the stop and swap eggs and the ice key from the actual Banjo-Kazooie game. And it was like this big secret. And each egg and ice key had a special page on the website where it could be found, but it had a random chance of appearing every time you refreshed the page. And I think you could actually get banned for revealing the locations of those items. People, of course, broke the rules, and when it was in private message, there wasn't much that the mods could do. But most people actually rather enjoyed keeping the secret once they found it. And now the ice key, that one was the most rare. And that thing had something around a 1 in 2,000 chance of appearing, I want to say. And I just remember sitting on that page. I think it was on actually your user customization page where that thing could appear. And I would sit there for hours, man, hours. Just F5, 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 click refresh, F5. Hours, man. And more than once, I got so engrossed in that habit that the ice key would pop up and I would hit that refresh button again, and man, that was not fun. That was not fun. Because you had to actually click on the key or the egg after it appeared on the page to acquire it. Oh shit. Man, those were fun times though. Good memories from that site. Just talking to people online who you would never meet. They also had this one area where there was just a blank white page that reset like every half hour, and you could just draw on it. So there would be a couple dozen people in there just drawing, writing stuff, and then there was also a chat in there. That was pretty cool. Those were the good old days of the internet before there was much modern social media. MySpace may have been around then, but I never had one. I'm looking for this area that I found before I started this recording, where there was just a big flat stone area that I think would be great for music disc hunting. A music disc. Mouth's getting a little dry. Need to sip this. I thought I finished eating that. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any memories of that site specifically, or others like it. Stuff you liked from the early internet days, when it was still in its adolescence, or infancy, however you want to look at it. Use this crossbow. Oh, these guys are tough. Skeletons used to be so easy to kill. I really like the improvements they made on them. Alright, let's see if we can't get this creeper down here. Alright, this is looking in good shape. Come on, Skelly, you got him. Oh shit. Oh, okay. There may be too many skeletons for this to work. Maybe not. Line it up. Oh! Okay, you got this. Yeah! Oh, those two are fighting. Stop it. Alright, let's see what I got. Mall. I don't remember any of these by name. Maybe I'll just play that one on the way out at the end of this episode. It might be a bit of a shorter one compared to last time, But then again, I don't know. I didn't even mark down what time I started this. I don't know if you could hear that, but I'm just puffing on a little bit of a Views vape stick that I got from the gas station. I've vaped on and off a little bit over the last few years. I was into it pretty heavily for a short while, and then I kind of didn't want to do it anymore. And now it's just like every few months, I'll just feel like having that little something. Do it for a few days, maybe a week, and then I'm good. I've never really been much of a smoker, in terms of cigarettes at least. I've maybe smoked a total of 1 pack over the course of my life. Only purchased them myself once. Got halfway through the pack and then threw them out. It's not really something that I struggle with a lot, but every once in a while I just kind of want a little bit of vape, a little bit of nicotine, and it's never really been a problem. Could have something to do also with the fact that I used to be, believe it or not, quite a big stoner. I used to smoke a lot of weed. And if you happen to be someone that I know in real life watching this and you didn't know that about me, well, now you do. It's interesting because, you know, for a lot of my life, I feel like I've cared a little bit too much what some people think about me, so I would sort of hide certain aspects of my life from people that I was close to, and I don't want to live that way anymore. So I'm trying to be a little bit more open where I see it fitting. So I used to smoke every day. Smoke weed every day. But not so much anymore. In fact, it's been since January was the last time. It just wasn't doing it for me anymore, you know? Made me extremely, extremely anxious, paranoid. It wouldn't make me lazy, but it would make me okay with being lazy, if that makes any sense. I just wouldn't hold myself accountable. I wouldn't feel driven to do anything productive. But I do still enjoy that physical act of puffing on something, inhaling something. So I think that might be part of where the desire to have a little bit of vape comes in. Anyway, I'm just kind of showing you guys around a little bit more. I neglected to come down here in the last episode, my little netherrack and mushroom farm. And then there's this door that just goes into this big underwater ravine. Yeah. No, I don't feel like going down there right now. And I am still very much pro-weed. I think that it just makes sense for it to be legal. It's just not for me, you know? But if you smoke, power to you, man. You do you. I certainly have had many fond memories with it. You know what I want to do? I want to do a little bit of spelunking. I think I saw a cave over this way. Yes, there we are. I found this and a creeper blew it up. Water poured in. Oh, this is huge. Maybe not, it's just the lighting. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn that up just a tad. It's already at 75. Let's just go 80. Nothing too crazy. Whoa. That is a lot of mushrooms. Usually don't see them like this in caves. It's usually just one or two. It's cool. Doing my always place torches on the right trick so that you know when they're on the left, you are headed back the way you came. New recipes. Oh yeah, that blast furnace, huh? That's probably what that is. That's odd. Oh, it's because I don't have my crafting table out. Whatever. I'll look into that more later. I really should have my phone on silent when I'm doing these. Oh, that's just my habits tracker app. No, I did not brush my teeth twice today. Probably get one in before bed. Oh yeah, and speaking of Pokemon, of course we have Sword and Shield coming out later this year. Pretty excited about that, seeing as I got a Switch last year on Black Friday. Wasn't much of a deal, it was just the same price of the regular Switch, but it came with Mario Kart, which is nice. I haven't played it a whole lot. I am still a Mario Kart 64 guy. Nothing will ever beat that one in my mind. And I honestly, I can still kick ass with that game, even though I've only played it maybe 2 or 3 times in the last decade. I don't know where that zombie is, and he is making me nervous. Huh, maybe he's in here. This is what I wanted. Nice expansive cave system. Uh-oh. I really feel like I should have done enough damage to him. Maybe that crossbow isn't as powerful as I thought. Oh, another bad boy. Ah, whatever. Blow the place to shreds, see if I care. Oh yeah, that's another cool thing they added is a lot more options for slabs and stairs made of different types of stone and other materials, which is a bit overdue if you ask me, but I'm glad they put it in. Oh, and I found out how to tame the foxes. Actually, I don't know if you can tame them, but you can at least feed them and breed them with, oh, excuse the fuck out of me. It's with berries. So if I want to find berry bushes, I will have to probably go to brand new chunks, find some new territory, which I don't know if I feel like exploring right now. Hopefully, this will go a bit deeper and we can start finding some of the good stuff. Oh, hey, Skelly. I am a little bit, not OCD, but I have some obsessive compulsive tendencies when it comes to mining everything. So bear with me. It's gonna happen. Huh. Oh, alright. Didn't mean to do that. I was just wondering what was hurting that skeleton. I guess there's maybe some lava over there? Yep. Okay. Oh. Glad I didn't fall right into that. Oh. Whew. Minecraft is a horror game. Fight me. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. I don't know why I said fight me. I meant to say more like, prove me wrong. I'm really a bit of a pacifist, to be honest. Never been in a real fight in my life. I've wrestled with friends a couple times. Never was really a regular thing. Never was good at it at all. In fact, this one time I got thrown down by this dude from work back at Safeway, and all of my weight came down on my heel, and I bruised it so bad that I missed like 3 days of work because I could barely walk. I don't blame the guy though. It was all in good fun. Wasn't his fault that it happened that way. Kinda sucked though. Ooh! There we go. Hell yeah. That's always a good feeling. I'm gonna clear this place out a little bit though. Make sure I don't get attacked while I'm mining it. Oh, like that. And then there was this one time, way back in like, must have been 7th grade. There was this kid. There's no way I can remember his name. I wasn't really friends with him, but we were in shop class. We had this cool program in my junior high where you could take 4 different kind of arts and trade classes, one every quarter. So there was home ec, which really was just food science. Oh, that was close. There was shop, wood shop. There was like music appreciation, some kind of music class where really we just watched movies that were musicals and kind of talked about what was going on. It was really chill. And what was the 4th one? 4th one was just like a straight up art class. We did like some pottery, some ceramics, some like knitting or weaving of some sort. That class was actually where I met my first girlfriend. And by girlfriend, I mean we hung out for 20 minutes before school for about 2 weeks, and then she dumped me. And then the same thing happened again a few months later. To be in junior high. Dude, I was... I felt so heartbroken over that chick. Thought I was in love. Didn't really know what that meant. It was really just the fact that any female human being wanted to spend time with me outside of school in that way. Even though, actually, you know what? Fuck, we didn't even see each other outside of school until after we broke up the second time, and then we sort of became friends for a while. But, what was I talking about? Man, I got so off track there. Oh yeah, the shop class. So this kid, for whatever reason, was asking me to punch him as hard as I could in the arm. And I'd never hit anybody before. Well, I guess that's not true. My brother and I had some little spits of violence, but they weren't like actual fights. It was just like I threw a rock at him once when the babysitter was over. Not proud of that. But I was really young and frustrated, and we didn't get along super well when we were younger. But we have a great relationship now. So this kid asked me to punch him in the arm as hard as I could. And I was like, okay. And I fucking missed. I like straight up just barely grazed the edge of his shoulder. And of course everyone was laughing. And he asked me to try again, and I sort of hit him. But it was just so awkward. It just felt weird. Like it was so unnatural to do that to a person, even though he was asking me to. So that's about all the violence I've had in my life. I mean, I'm kind of a pussy, to be honest. That's okay. I would rather resolve my conflicts with words, which I'm honestly not the best at, but I'm working on it. We're all a work in progress. I know it's probably driving you crazy that I haven't mined that diamond yet, huh? I hear you, skeleton. Come out wherever you are. Alright, let's get down to business. Oh, lapis down there too. What do you know? And redstone? This is crazy. It's a treasure buffet. Always dig beneath your diamonds before you mine them. Pro tip number 1. Well, number 1 is don't dig straight down, but it's kind of in the same vein. Pun intended. What was that? 3? 4. Not bad. So I'm at that age now, 23, as I mentioned, where a lot of my friends are starting to get married. And man, that is just mind-blowing. Someone that you grew up with as a life partner. A couple of my friends are married. I missed 2 of the weddings, which I feel kind of bad about. One of them was a friend that I'm not super close to. We all just kind of hung out at his house every weekend, which you would think would make you close to someone, but it was such a large group of us that I honestly never got to know him super well on a personal level. I like the guy a lot, you know. I will always consider him a friend, unless something crazy happens. But I don't know. I didn't feel super drawn to attend the wedding. Still trying to sort out some of my feelings on that. And also, I think at the time, I wasn't the biggest fan of his fiance, now wife, and it was really selfish, honestly, when you get down to it. Because if he's happy, then that makes me happy too. And then there was another friend whose wedding I think I just couldn't make it to. Either I was working, something came up, but he's also a great guy, and I'm really happy for him. And his wife is. It's fun to be around. They actually host some game nights sometimes, and we all go over there and play werewolf and things like that. And it's great to see. I don't think I could ever, well, it's too late now, but I wouldn't have wanted to get married that young myself. I think they were 19, maybe 20 when they actually sealed the deal. But it seems to be working out really well for them, and it's really awesome. And then another friend, I actually did get to go to his wedding out in the Boston area, in Kittery, Maine, actually, on the Navy base there. He's in the Navy. And that was a really special time. Got to meet up with a few of our other friends from school. We all flew out and just had a great time. Except it was hot as shit and super humid out there, and the sweat was dripping off my back while we were taking photos in my dress shirt. And I will never live in that area. I'll tell you that right now. It's awful. And then I have a couple other friends who are engaged right now. Hopefully going to make it out to their weddings. They both live in Utah, I believe. I don't know, actually, at this moment. I haven't talked to them in a minute. I need to fix that. And then one of my best friends, who I've known pretty much my whole life, he is not engaged, but he is with a girl who he's known for a long time, and he definitely wants to marry her, and that's exciting as hell. And it just makes me think, you know, do I ever want to do that? You know, I definitely am a monogamy kind of guy. I have been in 2 serious long-term relationships, and I just feel when I'm in those, I just feel complete. I feel happy. I feel like that's where I want to be. And, you know, neither of them worked out for various reasons. Just wasn't right, and that's okay. You know, you learn a lot from an experience like that when you share your life with somebody for a while and then it turns sour. But it's good. It's really good, looking back. Of course, it hurts like hell in the moment, but you can never fully know yourself without interacting with other people and sharing your life with other people. You need that feedback to figure out who you are. And, you know, there's something just really special about trusting someone completely and doing that. But do I ever want to actually get married? That's the question. I think if you asked me a year ago, I would probably say no way. You know, I don't need a signed piece of paper from the government to prove my love to somebody. But I used to be a lot more cynical about that sort of thing than I am now. And I'm open to possibilities, you know? I don't want to shut myself out to something when I don't even know what it might be like. Life can really surprise you sometimes. And I always try to stay excited for the future. But it's just interesting, man. And when I say man, when I say dude, that could be anyone, whoever you are. You know, I even dated a girl for a while that I would casually call dude sometimes. And she was fine with it, you know? It's just a casual way to refer to any person. This really isn't the most exciting cave dwelling. Cave exploring. Oh, look at that. A little powwow going on over there. I wonder if I could perhaps get another music disc out of that. Not from this guy. Got his attention way too early. Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. But maybe. Just maybe. Alright, come on, creeper. Woohoo. Ooh, there's an enderman up there too. Damn. Oh, my shield just broke. That's bad timing. That's really bad timing. Is that a horse? Did you hear that? It must be near the surface again, somehow. Alright, how to craft one of these suckers. Okay. Oh, hey there. Let's try to lead him back down towards where the creeper is. And try not to die in the process. Oh, fuck. Yep. That was just reckless. Just reckless. That's fine though. We still got the one. That'll be nice to play on the way out. I really don't know how long it's been. I think I started at around 11:30, maybe a little after. It's 12:28 now. So we've been going for a good bit. Of course, you'll know. You can see how long this video is. You know, I was concerned after watching through bits of the last episode that Minecraft wouldn't be a good game for this series because I found myself hyper-focused on the game a lot and having difficulty talking about anything else. But it's already going a lot better. I'm having fun. I hope somebody's enjoying this. You know, I've never really thought myself to be super funny or entertaining, but we're giving it a go. You know, I don't want to be disingenuous or try to be something that I'm not, so if anyone's going to enjoy watching this, it's going to be just for how I am. And I'm enjoying making it, so that's really what counts. Well, it's part of it. I definitely am very open to feedback, constructive criticism, etc. If you have any ideas on things you want me to talk about, or things you want me to change, I'll at least consider them. Or if you just have any thoughts, just anything that's on your mind, anything you want to share, anything you want to ask me about, you know, I'd be happy to address it in the next video. Alright, where are we going? We need to find a new area. Dark path with no torches to find some new stuff. But not without this iron. What else did I want to talk about? I actually jotted down a few things here just to help me get thinking about stuff. Yeah, I watched Black Mirror Season 5. And if you haven't watched Black Mirror at all, oh, that show. It'll make you think, man. It might scare you. It might make you appreciate the way things are. It's like every episode, for the most part, is self-contained. There are some allusions to other episodes within a few of them. But each one kind of presents a potential for where we might be headed in terms of technology, social issues. It's really interesting stuff. Season 5, though, honestly left me fairly disappointed. It just didn't feel... It didn't feel like Black Mirror, honestly. It didn't have that same vibe. It didn't... I mean, honestly, a lot of the episodes of the first 4 seasons really left me with a sense of dread, of horror in a little bit, slightly. Some of them are bleak and depressing, and you might be thinking, well, why the hell would somebody want to watch something like that? But it's like, you just can't look away, because a lot of it is so plausible, you know, stuff that could conceivably happen in the next 5 to 10 years or more. And I don't want to give too much away in case you've never seen it and you're interested and you want to watch it. It is on Netflix. 5th season just came out. Like I said, just wasn't very good compared to the rest. You know, the first 2 episodes were decent episodes. They were good just for what they were to watch, but they didn't really feel like Black Mirror did up till then. And the last one was just utter garbage. Felt more like a... The way I would describe it, that last episode, it felt more like a Disney Channel comedy movie in the style of Black Mirror. Like they were trying to parody it. I was not a fan. But the first 4 seasons are great. If you haven't seen it and you want to watch it, I highly recommend not starting with Season 1, Episode 1. Because like I said, it's most of the episodes are self-contained, so you don't necessarily have to watch them in any particular order. And the very first episode of Season 1 I found particularly hard to watch. It's a very gruesome concept, and it's a little bit graphic, not for the faint of heart. I'm trying to find my way out of here. I'm kind of just going in circles. It's driving me crazy. Alright, I can just follow the torches on the left. See if my system works out for me. But for some reason, when I very first clicked on the show, it actually started me on episode 1 of, I think it's season 3. The episode is called Nosedive. And, oh, it's fascinating. It's so good. Okay, I just led myself in a circle again. This is no bueno. I'll just give you a quick synopsis of what it gets into. It's basically, what if social media evolved to the point where we all have a social status rating from 1 to 5 stars based on how people rate us after they interact with us, whether it be at an airport or a bus ride or a wedding or what have you. And every person you interact with will go on their phone and rate you from 1 to 5 stars. And you have to have a certain rating in order to be able to do certain things, like rent a nice apartment, no matter how much money you have, or lots of stuff. And so the episode kind of dives into what might happen to someone in that situation who is not a bad person, but ends up in bad situations where other people perceive them in a way that then leads them to give that person a bad rating. And it just builds on itself. It's really good. And the main actor, I don't know her name, but she plays the character very well, in my opinion. So yeah, it's a great show. But that last season, yeah, left a bad taste in my mouth. I could see what they were trying to do, sort of. They wanted to take it in a bit different direction. They tried some stuff out, but it just didn't, it fell flat. So hopefully they go in a different direction with season 6 if they make a season 6. Yeah, I'm so freaking lost. I'm just gonna have to tunnel my way straight out of here, aren't I? I'm sure I've walked right by the exit. Alright. I'm just gonna get up a little bit higher. Yeah. Man, I hate having to do this. Just feels cheap. Oh, I'm at height 20. This is gonna take a while. Yeah, that restaurant that I went to today is it's a nice place. It's called the Torpedo Town Diner. Just opened up a couple months ago, 2 or 3. Little local place. I think they maybe have one other location, and it's cool. It's like a little. Their idea is for it to be sort of like a 40s, 50s style old school diner. I didn't totally get that vibe, but the food is good. It's pretty simple. It's cheap. And it's a nice environment to just hang out, have some coffee, chill with friends. I actually heard about it because a few people I used to work with at Domino's, they moved over there after they left Domino's for various reasons. And one of them was actually working there tonight, so we got to see him. I went there with a couple other, like I said, a couple other buddies from Domino's. And so we all knew him, and oh shit. I've been here already. I don't remember this. Did I just come through here, or is this part of my other cave system? Well, let's just go up this way. Ooh. But yeah, the guy just seemed a lot happier than he did working at Domino's. It's not for everybody. There was a bit of drama, and when you work as an insider, it tends to be a lot more stressful than the driver position. So it was good to see the guy doing well, you know? Ugh, gravel is such a nuisance in caves, my god. I'll just get some flint out of it. I actually have a enchanted shovel back at the main house with fortune and a couple other enchantments that I designed specifically for digging gravel to get flint. I do not have it with me. Also, I don't trust myself with it in big open caverns like this. Not one bit. Oh, I want the flint. There we go. Don't want that. Yeah. Okay. I think I was going this way. Chuck that. Ooh. That is really something. Gotta be careful here. You know, as enticing as that is, actually, yeah, I'll go down there in the hopes that it will lead me back to my mine shaft so I can get back up quickly. Because I have a feeling that's where this will lead. I love how you can do this. Let's ride the waterfall down. I hope my voice is coming through a bit better than last time. I've been really trying to... Oh! 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 That was scary. Oh, that's Creeper. That's Creeper. Hey there. Okay, okay, it's fine. There's lava. We're fine. This looks vaguely familiar, I must say. I should have an arrow loaded in this thing at all times. What am I doing? Torches on the left, torches on the left. Find your way back home with the torches on the left. The fuck? Is this a dungeon? Oh no, it's the mine shaft. Yippee. Okay, is there not an entrance over here? Man, I haven't even explored this way at all. Oh, here's the entrance. Yeah, boy. We did it. Yeah. E-cig ran out of battery. What's up, Sylvester? How you doing today? Woof woof. Good boy. This game makes me feel very neglectful of my pets. But I guess that's really my own damn fault. Just gonna do this real quick to increase storage. Wow, I've mined a lot of redstone here, huh? Gonna have to make me one of those blast furnaces. Yeah, let's do that right now, as a matter of fact. Where? Is that not a... Have I not unlocked the recipe yet? I'm pretty sure it's just a furnace and some other... Ah! Wait, you get... No, I already had that flint. Something dropped. Oh, that was just the coal that was already in the furnace. Silly me. It said new recipe available, and it showed crossbow. Oh, tripwire hook, huh? Okay, so that's pretty easy to craft, really. But where is that new furnace? Loom. I forget what that does. I just watched that video a bit ago. Smithing table, barrel. Smithing table. I think that doesn't actually have a use yet, from what I recall. Campfire is pretty cool. Smoker, cartography table, fletching table. You know, I haven't really messed with maps much in this game. At least not since I started playing again after a very long break. Where's the friggin' observer? Still have no idea what that is. Dropper, dispenser. Okay. Smartphone time. Minecraft blast furnace. Okay. Crafting smooth stone, furnace, and iron ingots. Do I have any smooth stone? Light blue terracotta. Stone. I guess. Is it just going to let me... Is it going to show up here now, I wonder? Oh, we got the stone cutter. That's pretty cool. But let's try this. Furnace. Stone across the bottom. What the fuck? I am confused. Is smooth stone different from regular stone? Smooth stone is a variant of stone made by smelting regular stone. I did not know this was a thing. I thought smooth stone was just a slang for stone. Gonna make 2 of them, so I might as well throw some more in there. I wonder if that's new, or if I just didn't know about it. Flint. Wow, I really like a lot of the new textures they added. It's cool stuff. Pretty good haul of loot from that run. Alright, now we can make this fucking thing. Boom. Pop that down. And get some ore going. Actually, I want more of this coal. Just to keep the furnaces full. It's so fast. I love it. Oh good, my bad omen went away. It's good news. It's good news. Alright, that's plenty. I want another one of these. Now the thing with these, though, is apparently they're only good for smelting ores and I think stone too. The other thing that you can use to cook food faster is a different item, which I cannot remember what it is. I think I already passed through it at some point here. Smoker, that's the one. That requires a furnace and whole wood logs. Okay. So I'll just upgrade the other 2 furnaces to those. Don't remember how many it needed. Where did it go? There we go. I almost want to make more. But I kind of like having this single layer here, so you can see out the windows. Although, yeah, it won't hurt to stack them up right there a little bit. We'll just go double up on everything. A little bit more coal for all that. Still more. Oh, it's too much. It's too much. Let me know if you get that reference. Probably didn't even say it right. Alright, you know what? I have to pee really, really bad, and I've been waiting for some music to come on in the game so that you can at least have that while I'm gone, because I really don't feel like editing, but it's actually inhibiting my ability to focus, so I'm just going to go. Okay, so sorry about that, especially sorry if you could hear that. But you know what? This is some real shit. It's just a dude in his apartment playing video games. That's what you get. So that all smelted up nice and quick. I love it. I do want to test if that actually works for stone too. No, it doesn't. So I might have fucked up because I actually need regular furnaces for some stuff. Well, I will cross that bridge if I come to it. For now, everything's fine. Let's see. Ooh, I've built up some levels. I can combine some of these enchanted tools that I've been wanting to do. So I have this fishing rod that I named Luckiest Catch after Deadliest Catch. I give that mending. I think that's going to cost most of my levels that I have right now. Yeah. Check that out. It occurs to me now that it may be a bit of a waste for it to have unbreaking and mending. But, too late now. I actually forget exactly how mending works. Let's go fishing. See what we can find. Isn't it like you have to have it in your offhand for the mending to work or something along those lines? I'm not sure. Ah, it's peaceful out here. Got a fish? Let's plop it over there. Maybe we can pull up something interesting. I do have Luck of the Sea 3, which I think is the highest level possible for it. I think I actually got the mending fishing rod initially from Luck of the Sea. Ooh, an enchanted book. Piercing 4 and Quick Charge 2? Holy moly. That's really good. I'm gonna have to make a new crossbow and put that on there. Wow. I think Quick Charge only goes up to 2. Actually, maybe it's 3. Excuse me. Oh, too slow on that one. There's a third potential crossbow enchantment. Can't quite recall what it is at the moment. Oh, it's multi-shot or something like that. Where it'll shoot, I think, 3 arrows for every one. Ooh. Enchanted bow, power 3, mending, and curse of vanishing. No, that's the one I already had. Power 4. Ooh, hold up. It occurs to me I need to replace that boat that I left last episode. But this one has power 2 with my infinity and unbreaking. I wonder if it will even be possible to give this one the punch 2 and power 4. Let's see how much it costs. First of all, why is that even... That's trash. Whatever. $21 levels for that. That'll be really nice. Until I lose it. I ran into some problems with this diamond pickaxe. I wanted to give it fortune in addition to efficiency and unbreaking, but because of the way that the level system is set up with the anvil, when you have enough enchantments on something, it just straight up won't let you. You can't rename it. Oh, you can rename it apparently. The max is 40. But I can't repair it with another diamond pickaxe, see? It's too expensive. And I really don't like that. I think it's a very poor design choice. I think that you should be allowed to repair stuff, even if it cost 100 levels, even if it cost 400 levels. It would take a ridiculous amount of time to get there, and so I think it would be worth being allowed to have that, given what it would take to acquire so much experience. But nope, they just cap it at 40. Anything else is impossible to enchant. It's a little disappointing. But it is what it is. What is that? Oh, that's the rabbit's foot I found. Man, that enchanted book, though, that's... Are you still... I think he's gone. Yeah. He's gone. Look at that sand. Okay. I put this back. And now that the sun has risen, I suppose we'll fish a little bit more. I haven't been fishing in real life in a very long time. My dad took me and my brother out a couple times way back. I think I went once, just me and my mom. And then my grandpa, who lives in Arizona, he took me out a few times to a lake down there in the Phoenix area where they live. And, you know, he and I have never been super close. A lot of our family doesn't get along with him. He and my grandma are actually separated, although they still live in the same house for financial reasons. And it's an unfortunate situation, but she's doing okay, which is good. Best grandma a guy could ask. Words are hard. Best grandma that a guy could ask for. Truly, she's a sweet lady. But my grandpa, you know, I remember those times fondly when he would take me out fishing. I was pretty young. I don't remember much of it. But it's nice to have something positive to hold on to when there are so many not positive memories from interacting with him in that house. And so I choose to focus on the good ones, remembering all of it, but not dwelling on the negative. That was a bad time to take a sip of my drink. Let's see if we can get one more kind of special item. I do like me some seafood, I'll tell you that much. Kinda had to work to acquire a taste for sushi, but man, I love that shit. I'm not a big fan of straight up sashimi. I like rolls. I like nigiri. Probably butchering the pronunciation on that, but that's what I get for being American. No, that's a terrible excuse. What am I talking about? Oh, what's that? Yeah, just a saddle. And back when I was a kid, my mom used to make this amazing pan-fried, cornmeal breaded catfish. That shit was the bomb. It's always nice to have a good, you know, home-cooked meal. I don't cook for myself as much as I would like to, because I'm a lazy fucker and I just want to eat now. So I'll buy stuff that's ready-made, stuff that's really easy to prepare. I have a lot of like ham and cheese sandwiches. I have a lot of frozen chicken, prepackaged salads from Winco, stuff like that. But I enjoy cooking. It's unfortunate because the kitchen here in this little studio apartment is rather small, but I get by. and I'm able to make some pretty good stuff when I find the motivation. Spaghetti. I made this pretty nice veggie couscous one of the first weeks after I moved in that I just ate once or twice a day, and it lasted me a good week. Maybe more. It's fun, and it's really rewarding when you spend time and put love into something, and then you get to enjoy it. And I like to kind of plate stuff up to look a little nice, even when it's just me, really treat myself. And yeah, it's just, if you, I don't know where that thought was going. Sometimes I just kind of start a sentence and I don't really know where I'm going with it. Okay. One more. Got a puffer fish. That's nice. Very useful for the potions. And a little bit rare. Okay. Now, I definitely want to make a new crossbow. Let's see, I'm breaking 3. This, there's no Unbreaking 4, so I can't combine these to make a better one. So this is just a slightly less good fishing rod, but it's still great. Maybe that will be the one that I take if I want to fish elsewhere, and I'll leave this one at home here for safekeeping. But what I was going to say is, I want to make a crossbow and see if I can put that enchanted book on it. I still have that tripwire hook. I have a feeling, though, that it's going to cost more levels than I have. Where did it... That was weird. Oh, what am I... I don't have the string. Okay. I didn't even notice that that was red. Okay, we're good. Oh, nice, it's raining. I love the rain in Minecraft. I hope the volume level is down enough. I have an infinity and a fortune. Oh yeah, see, I wanted to put this on that diamond pickaxe, but it costs too much. Alright, let's see. What am I doing? Alright. I'm breaking. Unbreaking would be nice, but no. I don't even want to be here at the enchanting table. What I want to do just requires the anvil. Oh, it only costs 6 to put those on it? I guess the majority of the levels goes into enchanting the book itself, and then to apply them to a piece of equipment is much cheaper. So maybe, since that only costs 6, I should go put that Unbreaking on it. Unbreaking 1. Let me see if I can't take those off. Get something a little better. Nope. Maybe if I block those ones. It's kind of a guessing game here. Oh, that has... Okay, that already has quick charge. You're saying I want Unbreaking, but I would really like Unbreaking 2, if I can get it. Nah. We'll just go with 1, it's fine. Oh, there's 2. Oh, that's for 11 levels, though. Yeah, I'll just go with it. And then, oh, it had quick charge also. That's nice. It's a little bit redundant, because I'm going to be putting quick charge 2 on it. So now what I really would like to do is get an enchanted book with Quick Charge 1, so I can combine those into a 2, and then the 2s into a 3. But I'm going to look this up really quick and make sure that there is a 3 to begin with. Minecraft Quick Charge. Okie dokie, max level 3. Wonderful. Oh, I hate phantoms with a burning passion. But you know what? I'm gonna kill him. Is it just the one? Yeah, it's just the one spooky boy. Oh man, you know what? Crossbow is actually the perfect weapon for shooting these guys down. You get that time to charge it, and then it's just super quick when they get down close. Come here, bitch. Oh, I missed. At that range. There you go. Alright. Let's see if I can't, get, what am I looking for? Quick charge? Yeah. I really don't know how this works, so for me it's just sort of a guessing game of randomly... The torches block off the sort of signal that the bookcases put to the enchanting table, so it mixes this up a little bit. There's so many possible enchantments though, and I think all of them can be put on books. So the chance of me finding what I want is not good. Ugh, forget this. I don't think I have enough levels to do that, but let's see. Six. Yeah, it's fine. Quick Charge 2 is fine. Maybe eventually I'll get a book with Quick Charge 2 and then I can make it 3. This thing is badass now. Let's put this way up here. Let's go try this thing out. Oh, that is quite a bit faster. Oh, no. That was so stupid of me. I have this big ugly hole here now. Apparently that's not the first time that happened here. I'll have to fix that later. Oh. I do wish there was an enchantment to make the crossbow just do more damage straight up. Maybe there's one, like power, that works for the bow, that also works for the crossbow. I don't know. But still, it's a nice weapon. Alright, you know, I think I'm about done. Been going for what I think is coming up on 2 hours now. I'm really happy with the way this is working out. You know, I'm really having a lot of fun doing it. And I'll have to listen back to this one to see, but I already feel like it was a big improvement over the last episode. Honestly, that first episode, I almost did not want to upload it. I
I know this is probably a fairly common thing, but it's hard for me to watch back my own stuff without cringing a little bit at it. It's not as bad as my old stuff, I can tell you that much. But no, it's good. I like this. So we're just gonna go back, put on this music, and yeah, that'll do it. Next time, I think I might try generating a new world so that we can see all the new stuff. I didn't really get too much into that this episode, like I said I would. You know, I would like to find some foxes, find some berries so that we can at least breed, if not tame, the foxes. And there's that bamboo biome that looks super cool. You know what? It's unfortunate that... You know, I wish if you put a music disc in a jukebox, I wish it would override the game music that plays by default. But see, there's jukebox, note blocks here, and music is a separate slider. So I think I should be able to... Yeah. That's nice. That's soothing. Minecraft is so great. I'm really happy I got back into this game. And I know I talked a little bit about that in the end of the last episode, but it gets me a little bit emotional, you know? So many nights just lonely in junior high and high school. And I had this expansive world that was all my own to turn to and just enjoy myself. And I played on servers with friends a bit. That cow found his way into the chicken farm. He thinks he's a chicken. And then you get weird stuff like this that happens. And it's really something else. Alright, y'all. It's been fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think. Any thoughts? Any ideas? What have you? And I'm terrible at goodbyes. So I'm just going to drag this on for a little bit and make it really uncomfortable for everybody. But also I just like hearing this song. Look at that. Sun's coming up again. So I don't know if I intend to have any sort of regular schedule with making this series. Maybe 1 a week, maybe 3 a week. Maybe there will go a month between episodes. Just gonna feel it out, you know? Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, everybody. And I hope you have a fantastic day. I appreciate you for being here. It's been fun. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.